Hi, I'm here with Fire Chief Shane Code, and he has an important message for us today regarding a fire ban that's been put in place for the Estevan area.
Absolutely. The RM of Estevan instituted a fire ban yesterday. We were waiting for 24 to 48 hours before we made a decision. We were going to do the same in the city. The forecast today remains unchanged. We've had 4 or 5 contiguous days of high heat, low moisture levels. It's continuing right through the weekend, and so the city has moved to adopt a fire ban as well, and we'll be checking it daily and monitoring it, of course, in accordance with the weather to see if there's any signs of improvement, and then we'll lift it accordingly.
Absolutely. And so where does this take place, this fire ban?
Well, right now I'm principally responsible, of course, for the city of Estevan, and the RMs have adopted, or RM number 5 Estevan has adopted by council to do it as well. We work closely with them to decide what's good for the area as a whole. It involves any open fire outside. So that's campfires, that's people with fire pits and permits, that's fireworks. Anything where there's a flame or combustion outside, those are banned, including in local parks, that sort of thing. Propane barbecues are safe. If you have a propane barbecue and you're using it for cooking, that's entirely different. But we're talking about open flames, pits, campfires, that sort of thing. Absolutely.
And then I'll just get you to add, what does it take for a fire ban to be removed, and if there's any timeline right now as to when you think it may be lifted?
I'd like to tell you that there's a formulaic approach, and if X, then Y. The fact is we generally look at the Saskatchewan Wildfire website, and it gives me information on temperature levels, moisture levels, and most importantly, especially for the prairie and the grassland areas, rate of fire spread. So for example, in L'Orange, when they had their fires, people were concerned here in Estevan because of the smoke, but when we looked at the maps, it was a 2 to 4 meter per minute rate of spread. Not terribly fast, so the fire department can get there in a good time, and the diskers are out and the farmers are doing the work, and we can get a handle on it. Right now we're at the most extreme level, and we've been for several days, and we'll remain there at 30 meters a minute. So it is 6 times the rate of spread. So if a fire starts, it races towards property, races towards livestock, and here in the city, it doesn't give us much time between buildings and property. So it's a concern that way. So we'll be watching for cooler weather, wetter weather, and for those rates of spread to basically come down, and we'll keep an eye on it daily. As we know, in Saskatchewan the weather can change quickly, so we'll be sure to lift it as soon as reasonably possible.
Absolutely. And then just for when this information is released of it being lifted, how do people get a hold of this information? Well,
what we'll do is we'll use local media, just like we're using right now, our website, your website, and people can always call the fire department during business hours or the city, and we'll gladly give you a quick answer. We're very cognizant that this is one of the last weekends of summer. There's a lot going on. We don't want to wreck anybody's weekend for sure, and I'm very aware of that. But I also have a principal responsibility to keep the citizens safe. That's why they pay me, and we don't come to the decision lightly. So unfortunately, at this point, it will probably involve a ban with fireworks, including the beach bash. But like I say, we'll go through the weekend and we'll review and see where we stand in the new week.
Absolutely perfect. So thank you so much, Shane.
All right.